Okay, so on the last video we did some underpainting, and what I did use was art graph. Now these come in various sets. I've got the 6 set here, which for me covers all the colours that I might need for underpainting. I only use these for underpainting. I don't use them for anything else. I have another set there, which has got like an anthracite colour, a white and a black, which I've doubled up on, but I couldn't get the white on its own, so I had to double up on that one. So, but that's not a problem. Okay, so how to use these? It does tell you on the box, tailor shape, but they're water soluble. So you put these on hard, as you saw me do, and then you saw me add the water. I just wanted to make sure that you got the make of hard pastel that I'm using. It is pastel in chalk form. Okay, sorry, tailor chalk form. Right, okay, so that's what I used for the underpainting, and now it is dry. You have to wait for it to be absolutely dry before you continue with the next stage. And to start with, what I'm going to do is reinforce. Sorry, I'm just getting a baby wipe out because you can guarantee Mel gets covered in pastel. I'm sure people must keep cleaner than me. Anyway, right, okay. There we go. So I'm going to reinforce these trees. Now, you can see I've done them in such a way that it leads the eye into the picture. And you've seen previous posts on Patreon that talks about different ways of leading the viewer into the picture. So I've gone with this tree, which will have a nice shadow with it, and it leads into the picture and then through to the sun and the trees in the background. Okay, so I'm going to reinforce these trees that we've got here, and I'm going to use a fairly dark colour, but I'm going to use a green to start with. Okay, and I'm just going to start on top, and you'll hear it scratchy. The teeth are still there, but it is a scratchy noise that you can hear, and I'm just scumbling over the top, right, just to bring those dark colours back. And that may not even be dark enough, but I'm just starting with some sort of colour just to bring these trees back. I really want a dark in the base of those trees there. So we'll be picking out some sky in between these trees, what we call negative painting. You've also heard me call them sky holes, which is what they are. I'm just using the side of the pastel. These are Terry Ludwig pastels. Obviously any of them will do. I'm going to use some Sennelier and Unison on this, so you'll be able to see how they do work together. Okay, not too worried about that. There's a little bit down there. That's better. Okay, not too worried about this foreground just too much. Don't hide all the red, because obviously we've got the nice bracken coming through. I just want some darkness on there. A little bit there. Right, okay, and now I'm going to go one step further, and I'm just going to add reinforce even darker these trees that we've got. Okay, use the side of the pastel just to reinforce where those trees are. We'll be going over them again before the picture's finished, but I just want to show you the next stage, and I'm trying something different with the videos. So this is on, as you can see, on YouTube, but I'm not making them as long, so I'm constantly trying to baffle either YouTube or Patreon. I'm not quite sure which yet, but trying to baffle them into letting these videos run. Right, okay. So that is a black. I've just reinforced where the trees are, where I want them to be. Okay, now I want, in that far distance, I want some darkness in the bottom of those trees there. So I'm just using, and it's eggplant. It's a very dark purpley blue. It's ideal for distant shadows. Okay, and I'm just scumbling through there just to make those dark shadows over there. It's also very dark over here. I just want to introduce some darkness. So we'll go for about half an hour and then we'll finish, and then I will, continue on another video. Okay. It also gives you a break. Cup of tea time. Right. I just want a little bit of darkness on those trees. It's at a dark hue. This could be dark brown. It could be dark green. A really dark blue. I mean, this is a dark purple, so I'm just reinforcing the trees that we've got in there. You can just see lines of trees. Okay. Right. Now let's get some further green, different green. This is more like